Does Liverpool need Alexander Isak? Let's talk about it.
Now we return you to our regular scheduled program in progress.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, welcome back to the channel. And today's topic of discussion is one Mr.
Alexander Isak! What a goal from him!
Yeah. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Specifically, do Liverpool need Alexander Isak? No, is what I would say if I was fucking crazy, but I'm not. Or at least I hope not. But
I already he's feeling fast, so he's like,
uh yeah, my my answer's kind of between two minds, kind of like sometimes it's yes, sometimes it's no, sometimes it's maybe, sometimes I'm like I don't even know. But let's talk about it, bro. Do I think Liverpool need Isak? Yes and no. Yes, because we need another striker and we need bodies in attack. You know, we've lost Diaz, we lost Nunez, we lost Jota, unfortunately. So we need another attacker, you know. And it so happens that Isak has decided that his time at Newcastle is up. And Liverpool are like, well, we need a striker. You want to leave. Let's make babies, baby. You know? Okay, but yeah. And then the no part is like, we don't need Isak because of how much it would cost. You know, it's not my money. That is something that I have vehemently said, that it is not my money. I don't care how Liverpool spend it. I don't care why they spend it, on who they spend it. Because at the end of the day, it's not my money. You know, the money isn't coming out of my bank account. It's not coming directly from me. I'm not paying for Liverpool to get transfers in, you know. But it is a lot of money. Apparently 150 million is what Newcastle wants. Do I think that is what gets it done? No. I think we can get him for like probably 130, 135, including add-ons. I think we can get it done. Because Isak, his time at Newcastle is absolutely finished. He's cooked. You know, he's cooked, man. He's done. You know, the turkey is in the oven, bro. The icing is on the cake.
The jeans are already ironed, boy.
No, get your penis away from her!
The turkey's already in the oven. The yogurt's already in the parfait, bud. The television's fixed. And I'm watching it.
And it's finished. You know, he's done. He left their preseason tour and went to Spain to train alone. And even then, when he came back to Newcastle, he was training by himself with the not by himself, with the under 21s, I think, or the youth players. And now he's just flat out refusing to go to Newcastle's match this weekend. I think they're playing Aston Villa, which is a bit crazy, you know. Like, as much as I want Alexander Isak at Liverpool, that's a bit of a dick move. I can't lie. If he did that to us, or if any other player did that to us, we'd be angry, and rightly so. And Newcastle fans do have a right to be angry. You know, I'm not judging them for being angry. Yeah, I'm laughing at them, but
you can't. You have to sell.
You don't have to sell this summer. It's all paper nonsense. You haven't got a clue.
they have absolutely 100% the right to be angry. Isak has gone about this in the absolutely worst way possible, you know. I wouldn't wish this on any other fan base except for Arsenal and Man United. Maybe even Everton, but yeah, I don't really care about Everton too tough. But yeah, man, Isak. Interesting transfer, you know. Interesting player as well. For the price tag, I feel like it's kind of worth it, but it's not at the same time. Because last season, 27 goals in all competitions. The season before that, 21. So it's a upwards trajectory. You know, it's a pretty, like, it's slow growth, but growth nonetheless. You know, it's a differential of 6 goals in 2 seasons. His second season in England, he got 21. Last season, he got 27. I don't know how much he got in his first season. I forgot. But he has been one of the best strikers in Europe for the past probably 18 months, I think it's fair to say. But for people to be saying that Isak is the best striker in the world is a bit far-fetched, in my opinion. Because when you've got players like Robert Lewandowski at Barcelona, when you've got Harry Kane, when you've got Erling Haaland at Manchester City, you think to yourself, Isak is great, right? There's nothing wrong with Isak. But is he at the level of those players? In my opinion, no, I don't think he's there yet. I don't think he's there yet. Will he ever reach those levels? That is for Isak to decide. You know, that's only for him to decide. I can't make that decision up for him. I can't make a prediction like that for him, because Erling Haaland is one of the greatest goal scorers the league has ever seen. Robert Lewandowski is one of the greatest strikers the world has ever seen. Like, period. Harry Kane is one of the greatest English strikers of all time. So it's a pretty high bar to try and reach for Isak. But do I think he can? Potentially. Will he? Probably not. You never know. He might just like flip and get 50 goals this season and 40 the season after that. You never know. Because football isn't linear. You know, you can't judge it on a linear scale. A lot of shit can happen. But yeah, do I think Liverpool need Isak? Yes. Because we need a striker, but we also need a left winger, and we need another centre back. Liverpool just signed Giovanni Leone. As I'm like recording this, I have to record this for the second time now. But we just signed Leone as I was recording this, so happy days. He's not going back on loan, so good shit. But we still need another centre back, because Gomez, I don't really trust him too tough. You know what I'm saying? We still need potentially a right winger. I've said left winger. We need a DM. I think that will get sorted out between January and next summer, but those positions are still needed. And getting Alexander Isak, it might hinder the probability or the possibility of us getting what we need to get, or what we need to do, doing what we need to do. But then again, like I said, it's not my money, you know. FSG can spend however they want to spend as long as it's sensible. You know, I'm not going to follow them sheepishly. I'm not going to say that FSG are absolutely in the right 100% of the time, because they have had some colossal fuck-ups in the past. I'm not going to lie and say that they haven't. They absolutely have, but I trust them because now they have Michael Edwards, Richard Hughes, my man, I forgot his name, former sporting director at the club. What's his name again? Fuck, I forgot. But they have like a very good backroom staff of people who know what the fuck they're doing. Especially Michael Edwards, you know, the supercomputer in his brain. Richard Hughes with his connections. So a lot of shit can get done with those two. Just give those two like a couple of cans of Red Bull and a coffee and, you know, a rhino pill, and they're good, you know, for like the next week. But yeah, Isak is going to be a very tough and long transfer. You know, there's 2 weeks left of the window. I think Newcastle are going to try and drag it out as long as they humanly possibly can. They still need to get replacements in. They're going at Wisa. I think that's basically done. They've got Aaron Ramsey. Is it Aaron Ramsey? No, not Aaron Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey. That's his name. They got Jacob Ramsey. I'm thinking of Aaron. What's his name again? I forgot. Other guy at Aston Villa. They got Jacob Ramsey. They're looking at Wisa. They've been looking at other strikers, but them are getting rejected by everyone. But it's tough, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. They're getting rejected by everybody, bro. It's nuts. It's absolutely crazy, bro. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, man. Hey, man, it's rough, man. It's rough in these streets, man. They're getting rejected by everybody and their grandmother, bro. It's nuts. Crazy stuff. But, yeah. I think Liverpool do need Isak. Solely because we need bodies in attack. His profile is not necessarily needed because we do have Ekitike. And for £80 million, you'd expect that guy to start majority of the games, you know. But getting in Alexander Isak probably means that either he gets shoehorned in at left wing or he's going to be a rotation option, which I don't know. It might not be in the best interest of Ekitike. Who knows, man? Who knows? We'll see in it. We'll see. But Liverpool are playing in a few hours. This video is probably gonna come out either after the match or just before. Depends on how quick I edit it. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Depending on how the match goes, I might be vindicated in my answer and saying that Liverpool do need Isak and Ekitike might have a stinker, or I might look like an idiot and saying that Liverpool need Isak, which I don't think I can look like an idiot. It's a win-win situation for me either way, saying that Liverpool need Isak. But yeah, I do think he's a very good striker. He's a very good striker, but for the price tag that Newcastle want, no. But it is not my job to make those decisions. It is for the job of Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and Julian Ward and FSG and them, man. So yeah, hopefully they don't fuck this up. Hopefully Newcastle don't shaft us and are just like, nah, we're not gonna sell. Hopefully they do end up selling and stop being so fucking stuck up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Final message before I leave. Fuck Arsenal. Fuck Trent. Fuck Israel. And free Palestine. I hope you niggas have a good one. I am out. Deuces.